Hello, what's up guys? I'm Kyle from KGR, and this is my Nintendo Switch game collection. Now, people have been asking me to make this video since like the first year that the Switch came out. And at the time, just like my adulting skills, there was little to none, so I didn't want to talk about it. But as the years went on, I got better at life, I learned the whole adulting thing, and I got more games to make myself feel better about it, because being an adult sucks. So normally my other video game collection videos, I just show off the games, give off a quick story, but because I like collecting as well, there are a few collectibles around some of these games that were like pre-order bonuses or something like that. So I'm gonna talk about those when I feature said games, so make this video a little bit more interesting. But this is only going over the physical stuff. I'm not going to go over my digital stuff, because I do have a couple of digital games as well. I'll name a couple of them, because some of you are going to be like, hey Kyle, why don't you have this? I probably have it digitally though. So we'll go over a few, but not all of them now. So without wasting too much time, let's get into all my physical Switch games. I'm going to fair warn you, I bought quite a few of these specifically for this video, because I was thinking, I want to get this before I make this video. Turns out there was quite a few I wanted before I made this video. And there's still some I want to get, but I'm like, I'm spending way too much money. I gotta stop. Let's just record a video already. Maybe in a year or so, I'll record another one. We'll see. Or just wait until like my other videos. We'll just wait until the end of the console generation and then give it a nice big roundup. We'll see. Because my Switch barely gets any love anymore. I hardly play the thing anymore, and it's sad. It's mainly because I'm an adult. If I was in high school, then yeah, I'd play it in study hall. I play it on a bus. But I drive. And I work. There is no time for me to play games. But, again, I'm wasting time. Let's get into this collection. And this game I picked up not just for the video, but I was genuinely curious on this one for a while, and that is 1-2 Switch. Now, 1-2 Switch, like, this came out, like, when the Switch came out, and it should have been a pack-in title. I still think that to this day. Because this game was $60. And all it was is a tech demo, really. And sure, it's a decent party game as well. But, like, it's not worth $60 to me. The only reason why I picked this game up was I had a $25 gift card to GameStop from, I think, my aunt. So I had that plus a power-up reward. So I had an additional 5 off. And I may have found another coupon as well. I can't remember. So, I only paid like $10 for this game out of pocket, so for $10, yeah, I'll pick up 1-2 Switch. But for $60, oh yeah, no. This is another game that I picked up specifically for the video, but this is a game I've been curious about for a while. And that is Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. I had coupons as well, and they had some sale on GameStop's website, so I only paid like $36 for this game. And I wanted this game because people rave about this game, how so great it is. And I love platformers, and this is probably one of the best platformers on the Switch from what I heard. I never played Donkey Kong Country much as a kid. I've watched the show as a kid. But the people talk about this game is how I talk about something like Crash Bandicoot 4. You don't have to be a fan to love this game because the platforming is fantastic. So eventually I'll give this game a shot. It probably would have been cheaper if I would have had it on the Wii U, but I could use a better controller on this, so I'm going to use this. Next up, we got Fire Emblem Warriors. Now, this game, I picked up. I was genuinely very excited for this game because I loved Hyrule Warriors on the Wii U, so I'm sure I'll love this game, and it's a game I needed on the Switch because it was very early into its life. I need more games. I got so bored of this game so quick, and it makes me sad, but what can you do? I'll just play as them in Smash, and that's all my love for Fire Emblem. That's it. I didn't care too much for this game. Speaking of Warriors, we also got Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. I do want to pick up Hyrule Warriors Definitive Edition. I almost picked it up before this video, but again, I spent way too much money already, so if I really want to play it again, I'll pick it up, but as of right now, it's just for collecting purposes. So, Age of Calamity. This came out around the same time as everything else during the holiday season. I picked up PS5, I picked up Spider-Man, I picked up Sackboy, I picked up, Astro's Playroom. This, and I forget what else. Too many games came out, so I got burnt out, so I didn't finish this game. But from what I hear, it's fantastic. From what I played, it was fun. I had a decent time. But I think I'm just burnt out by Warriors games, though. So that's sad. But I definitely enjoyed this more than Fire Emblem because I actually care about Breath of the Wild. This next one, I felt like was needed in my collection because I have so much stuff around it, but not any games. And that is Kirby All-Stars Allies. I also want to get a Kirby game on the Wii. I know there's one that's like really good on the Wii. It's like some collection, right? But that game's a little expensive now, right? If I pick that game up, I'll do an updated Wii collection video. Why not? But Kirby Star Allies. The game looks cute. I don't have a Kirby game. And I needed a game for the Switch, so here we go. Here it is. If anything, I probably should have bought the Wii game. Not this. Because I hear mixed things about this. But it's a pretty looking game. But since I don't have too much experience with Kirby, maybe I might enjoy this. But if I already had a high Kirby standard, then I probably wouldn't enjoy this all that much. But I picked it up for like 40 bucks. So here we go. Now I have a reason to have my Kirby Nendoroid, my giant Kirby plushes, and other little Kirby knickknacks. Hey, I have a game. I'm not just a blind fanboy. I'm not going to pretend I'm a fan of something and have a whole bunch of collectibles but no games, you know? Speaking of doing said thing, I have Breath of the Wild. You gotta have Breath of the Wild if you have a Switch, especially if you got it day one. Now, I'm not a huge Zelda fan. I have a lot of Zelda things, but I only respected the franchise. I never played much of it myself. I mean, I have Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask on my 3DS, and I was never good at them. But I do like Ocarina of Time a little bit. But Breath of the Wild, on the other hand, was a magical experience. Unfortunately, it's been so long since I played this game, I have no idea how to clear the Divine Beasts, and I had to do a guide to do that. I don't want to do that again, but I might have to. We'll see what happens. But here it is. Breath of the Wild. I actually had the collector's edition for this game. Yeah, I had the box. It's hidden. I had the hidden box somewhere, so let me show off some of the things I got with that. It came with a good set of things. One of them is like a wall scroll, which I don't even have that displayed. Actually, where do I have that thing? Shit. I used to have that displayed behind my dresser. Now I'm scared it might have fallen. Oh, crap. But it came with other stuff, though. It got this nice Switch case. No lie, this is like the main reason why I wanted this. But then I realized all the other stuff in it, and I'm like, wow, I love absolutely all of this. Yeah, I want this. A shout out to Sonny. He's the one who actually bought me this for my birthday. So yeah, he bought me the whole collector's edition, and then I gave away my original copy because share the fortune, you know? So we got the game, we got this. I also got this little coin. I'm not sure how much it's gonna show up on the camera because, you know, the reflections. But yeah, it came with this little coin, and then it also came with a mini soundtrack because soundtrack's nothing to write home about because there's not much in there. But I like some tunes in there. Yeah, now I'm like all panic mode about that wall scroll because I hope it's not getting ruined right now. Next up, we got Luigi's Mansion 3. This game has the same story as Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. It came out around a time where too many games were coming out, and I got burnt out and just stopped playing it. But this game is gorgeous, though. I love this so much. I don't have many collectibles for Luigi's Mansion, but I do have one thing. It didn't come with this game, obviously. I bought this thing separate, but I do want to show it off, though. I can't remember if I've shown this off in one of my show and tell videos, which is just a pickup video for those who aren't subscribed yet, which do that while you're at it. I got this first four figures PVC Luigi's Mansion statue. I always wanted a Luigi's Mansion figure, and this is like on sale for like stupid cheap, and plus I had other coupons, so I spent like 30 bucks on this statue. So for that price, I think why not? At first I had no room for it, but I made room. But one of these days I want to finish this game because the first one I love to death. I'll beat that many times over to 100%. But this, on the other hand, I still have yet to do. I have a second one on the 3DS. Haven't beaten that one either. Next up is a game that I didn't really want to pick up at first because it was just a re-release, but then they added more features to it, so I'm like, okay, fine. And that is Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Now, you see Crash Bandicoot, and also more Crash Bandicoot down there. And oh look, more Crash Bandicoot. You think I'm more of a fan of Crash Team Racing. But that game is very competitive and scary, so I'm gonna stick with Mario Kart. It's a lot more simple and a lot more casual fun to just lean back and play. And if you pre-ordered this at Target, you also got a little collectible. I forgot to grab that, so let me do that real quick. You got this very bad Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Rubik's Cube with a Nintendo Switch logo on the back. I say very bad because a Rubik's Cube is normally rolling around as smooth as butter. This does not do that whatsoever. It's very clunky, but it looks nice. And that's all there is to it. Next up, we got new Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. I got this game also for stupid cheap on GameStop's website for like 36 bucks because it was on sale plus coupons. It didn't come with the original case. So I had to buy that for like almost $10 on eBay separately, and that's pretty much the cost of the game new when it's on sale. And then after I did that, the game was on sale. So I'm like, well, there goes a bunch of money I just wasted. Whoops. But I picked this up specifically for this video, but I did want to grab this eventually because I do enjoy this game a lot, but I do not like playing on the Wii U gamepad. Not because it's big and bulky, it's just the battery dies so quickly. And plus, I think it'd be fun to play this with the Super Nintendo controller. I think that'd be an enjoyable experience. And plus, you know, Toadette and Bowsette and other fetishes on the internet. Next up, we also got Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu. Now this game, I was super duper excited for because I'm not as much of a Pokemon fan as I used to be anymore, but Pokemon Let's Go looked like something that was right up my alley. A remake of Kanto, again, but simplified even more, and you know, HD and prettier graphics. I'm like, yeah, I can enjoy this. And I also got the $100 version. Actually, I paid $80 for that special version. That came with the Pokeball as well, so I got a decent value for it. I don't have all 151 just yet. I still need to grab Mewtwo and like a handful of others. Like, I'm very close though. I'm very, very close. But I love this though. It is so fun. Eventually, I want to play this again. But luckily, I have 2 profiles on the Switch, so eventually I'll use this again. And of course, I used Pokemon Go when that was happening. I got like half the decks on Pokemon Go, like extra, to add into this game. And then we also got Pokemon Shield, but when I picked this up, I also got a little collectible with that. We got this little pouch that has a bigger coin in it with both of the legendaries on it, and then it comes with a little display stand to show off the coin. I haven't done that yet because I don't have a good setup yet to show it off, but one day, maybe in like October, I'll do it. But when I got this game, I got very bored of it very quickly because, you know, I was excited because, you know, brand new Pokemon game, exciting, all that jazz. But then I started getting burnt out, and then I let my friend borrow it, and then COVID happened, so I haven't seen this game for months. And then the DLC came out, a bunch of events happened, and I couldn't even play this game because my friend had it. Great! And then by the time I finally got it back, I'm like, I don't care anymore. I don't want to play this. I don't want to finish this. And it's sad because I used to love Pokemon. Now this, fuck, I don't care. But when Diamond and Pearl remakes get announced and come out, oh, I love Gen 4. Oh, so I'm excited to do that. But sadly, that might be the last game I actually get really excited for a Pokemon game, because after that, it'll just be Shield and Sword. Oh, that looks kind of cool. Sure, I'll pick it up, play it, and I'm like, okay, I'm done. That's what I predict is going to happen. Okay, next up, we got Runner 3. Now, Runner 3 is part of the Bit Trip series. There were a bunch of WiiWare games. There was Runner 2 on a bunch of consoles, which was still one of the best games, like best indie games I've ever played in my life. And then Runner 3 came out, and I was excited for it, but they added too much that I didn't like. So I never finished this, and I was disappointed. Runner 2 is still the best game in the series. But it did come with this little keychain guy, which was really cool. But then my friend, somebody discovered that if you squeeze him, his face lights up. I didn't know that, so that's really friggin' awesome. I love this. It's like the closest thing to a Runner figure I'm ever gonna have. I love this. So if you do want to play a Runner game, play Runner 2. It's probably cheap on Steam right now, or whenever it goes on sale. And then get the DLC, because you also can play as Atlas from Portal, I believe. I think. Right? I think so. Next up, we got Sonic Mania Plus. I also got the special edition, so it came with, like, the reflective case and little art book or manual thing. Whatever. It came with all this. I think this was on sale or something. There's a reason why I picked this up on the Switch physically. But, hey, here it is. Did you ever play Sonic with a Super Nintendo controller? I can do that now. When this came out, I thought it was okay. Like, I'm not a fan of classic Sonic games, to be quite honest. But I picked it up on the Switch specifically because I have the Gems collection and the Mega collection on my GameCube. So I kind of want to keep that within the Nintendo family, you know? So, here it is. Next up, we also got Super Mario Maker 2. I don't think I got any collectibles for this game, but I got super excited for this because I used to make Mario Maker videos out the butt like 5 years ago at least. Or 6 years ago now. Yeah, 6 years ago. And I loved it to death. But then when this game came out, I barely even put 2 hours into it. And I feel so bad. And I even bought a controller specifically for this game. In fact, yeah, let me show that off real quick. Yeah, that Super Nintendo controller I was talking about a couple of times. Yeah, here it is, the SN30 Pro from 8-Bit Do. I love this controller. This is fantastic. And I bought it specifically for this game, and I still don't do it. I tried making a Mario Maker video a couple of times, but then something would happen in the recording, so I couldn't use the footage. This has happened at least 3 times straight, so I think I have to give up on gameplay videos. Sorry. Next up, we also got Super Mario 3D All-Stars. Everyone is very controversial about this game. I think it's fine. I think it's good for on the go. I'll deal with it. Now, even though the collectible I got for this game isn't, I don't want to say official, but like it wasn't a pre-order bonus. You can buy this by yourself. I still think it's neat anyway. But here at Best Buy, they have a set of coins, which is normally like 20 bucks, but every once in a while it goes on sale for $5, so don't buy it yet, just keep an eye on it. You get a set of coins. One has Mario 64 with the logo on the back. Another one is Mario Sunshine. Again, logo on the back. And then we also got Mario Galaxy. Unfortunately, I never got the pins because they were impossible to get. I mean, I met the requirements, I just couldn't get them, so I gave up on those. I'll probably pick those up for a scalped price later. I'll just deal with the coins and just be happy with that. But having HD versions of Mario Sunshine and Galaxy is nice. I mean, I'd rather play the PC version of 64 because I have that now. But another game that came out, Super Mario Odyssey. I was really hyped for this game, and I played it, and I had a fantastic time. And I even got emotional when you're in New Donk City, Jump Up Superstar happened, and then, you know, we all cried. And if you didn't, then you are a frivolous person, because that just got me to a point of happiness where tears shed. But unfortunately, whenever I play this game again, I get bored of it. Like, people like say that this is their favorite Mario game ever, which I understand. Like, the controls, phenomenal. Oh, yeah, I got a coin for this game, too. One sec. Yeah, here's that one. Here's that coin. The camera doesn't do much justice. There you go. There's a coin. It's definitely pretty. It's definitely 60 frames, and it's great. And the way he feels is fantastic. But I don't know. It's just, for me, the level designs aren't as wacky and fun like Mario 64, for example. Like, besides Jump Up Superstar, there is no music that, like, sticks in my head like Mario 64's. There's a few songs that stick in my head. But if you say a level, I'm not going to know what level it's called, and I'm not going to know what music it's from. You know, like, I don't know, it just didn't stick to me as much as it should have. But one game that does do that, though, is Super Mario 3D World with Bowser's Fury. I'm streaming this right now as of this recording, and so I haven't even touched Bowser's Fury yet. I want to 100% the game first before I do Bowser's Fury. Get my full value out of it, you know? This game I loved so much on the Wii U. In fact, I preferred this over Mario Odyssey. Mainly because, you know, memorable and all that stuff. I just found this game more fun. Like, overall, Odyssey is technically a better game. It has many reasons to be a better game than this. But I find this one more fun for me. Let me know in the comments, what do you prefer? 3D World or Odyssey? This one actually I got a couple of collectibles for. GameStop was giving away this phone and tech badge, which pain in the ass for me to get, but I got it. I need to like figure out something with this camera. But yeah, it comes as a little badge of Mario. It's really cute. I'm never gonna use it, but I bought the game again at Target, and I'm gonna return that like after I'm done recording this, so I can keep this. And that is the water bottle. Now I'm probably gonna try and pick up more of these water bottles if I can, because I want to keep this like as good a condition as I can keep it, and then actually use one around the house, because this thing is too cute. Like, look at this. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna change the ISO on my camera so you can see it better. Look at this. Oh my god, isn't that beautiful? Oh man, I love this so much. Oh, I completely forgot to mention, later after Let's Go Pikachu came out, they released a Steelbook, and you had to buy the game again in order to get it. I didn't do that. So what I did was, I just never picked it up. And then we had to take it out of the system, because I used to work at Best Buy. We took it out of the system, so we just gave them away. So I'm like, I'll take one. This game I picked up because it was on sale, and plus reward certificates. So I got this game for really cheap. And I never took off the pre-owned sticker on this guy. I probably should have did that. I also got Super Mario Party. But this copy is like super water damaged and destroyed. So that's sad, at least the case is. But the game works just fine. Michaela and I played this game together on stream. We almost broke up. Actually, not really. But I wouldn't be surprised if we did. Because she called shenanigans throughout this game. And I also called shenanigans throughout this game, I'm pretty sure. But I knew it was a game I had to have. Why not? A game I also got. I'm not sure this is going to go up in value or not. I hope it does, because I want this to be, like, worth picking up. Is Super Meat Boy on the Switch. If I had my console preference, I probably would have got this on PS4 instead, which I know I could have imported it from Europe or something. I could have gotten it for PS4. But in the US, we got a limited run on the Switch. So I picked it up on the Switch because it was easier for me to get. Because originally I had this digitally on PS4, but unfortunately my my PSN account got banned, so I lost it. So I rebought a bunch of games I had digitally, physically, so I would never lose them again. And here it is, Super Meat Boy. And I know they're finally making a sequel to it as well, and it comes with this little manual. Like, I love this. But I know they're coming out with a sequel, so eventually I might get that as well. But as of right now, I'm gonna stick with this. I haven't even beaten this game. I barely even touched it. But collecting and wasting money. Next up we got Smash Bros. Ultimate. Yeah! Smash. I wasn't as hyped for Smash Ultimate like I was with Smash 4. Every time they announce a new character, though, or show off a new trailer, I get excited. But then, if I don't hear about it, I'm just like, oh yeah, that's coming out. I'll get it. Because it just came out at a bad time for me in my life. But, I mean, I still have the DLC and everything. I picked up everything for it. And I even got a coin. You know, gotta have a coin. And I also got these Joy-Con stick covers. I haven't used them, but they're there. I also got Undertale recently, because I was in the mood to play Undertale. I haven't played it yet, but whenever I do want to play, here it is. And I got a Super Nintendo controller to play it on. Eventually, I want the Collector's Edition, because I want the soundtrack. I want all the stuff. My battery's dying, so I gotta wrap this up quick. Next up, I got Yoshi's Crafted World. I didn't like this game at all. I loved Woolly World, but this game was garbage compared to that. So I didn't finish it. But God, Poochie is so cute on the cover. Oh my god, I love him. And that's all my Switch games. But when it comes to digital stuff, I also picked up Rayman Legends. I picked up Crash, Insane Trilogy, and Crash Team Racing. I want to pick up Spyro, and I want to pick up Crash 4 eventually. I have Snipper Clips. I have Uno. I don't know. I got a couple of games on the Switch. But that's my collection. Let me know in the comments what was the coolest game. Is there any games that I should pick up? I don't know. I'll let you know what ones I want to get. But I wish my camera wasn't dying. But anyway, thank you for watching. And if you're new and you like what you saw, you've seen the YouTube video before. You know what to do. In the description, there's all my social media. And again, let me know in the comments what was your favorite game in the collection. I'm sorry I have to rush this, but oof. Thank you guys for watching. I love you guys to death, and I'll see you on the next one. So peace.